A victory for the president and his travel ban. The Supreme Court is letting the Trump administration mostly enforce its 90-day ban on travelers from 6 Muslim countries and its 120-day ban of all refugees.
The president is pleased, but this is not the end. Justices will hear arguments in October.
Sean Rabb is first tonight here on Fox 4 News at 5 to break down today's decision. Sean.
A limited version of the ban will go back up. Now, 3 of the court's conservative justices said they would have let the complete ban take effect. The president calling it a clear victory for our national security. The president's travel ban that tied up foreign nationals in January has some merit, says the Supreme Court. Constitutional law attorney David Cole.
But it's a big win. It's an affirmation of the important parts of the travel ban.
By a 9-0 vote, the court agreed the president, in a forceful way, can regulate who's coming into the country for now. Foreign nationals from 6 identified countries can be banned for 90 days, all refugees for 120 days. But the court, in an unsigned opinion, did leave one category of foreigners protected: those with a credible claim of a bona fide relationship with a person or entity in the United States.
If you're an incoming student, if you're coming in to do work pursuant to a job offer you've accepted, or if you have a close family relative who is coming to live with you or vice versa, then that's going to be okay.
Justices Neil Gorsuch, Sam Alito, and Clarence Thomas felt the court's compromise did not go far enough. Thomas writing, the remedy is unworkable and a compromise that'll burden executive officials with the task of deciding on peril of contempt whether individuals from the 6 affected nations who wish to enter the United States have a sufficient connection to a person or entity in this country.
Justice Thomas's dissent is no great surprise. He's a big believer in bright lines. The executive does what the executive is supposed to do. Courts stick with judicial business.
The president hailed the high court's opinion as a clear victory. Writing in a statement, "My #1 responsibility as commander-in-chief is to keep the American people safe. Today's ruling allows me to use an important tool for protecting our nation's homeland."
And gives the president authority to do that, at least for the next few months.
So a limited version of the ban. The Supreme Court, as you mentioned earlier, Steve, will hear oral arguments in October. Last week, the president said that this would all take effect within 72 hours of clearing the courts.